Hello everyone, this is Lolly. I want to say Happy New Year to you. This is the last thrift haul that I'll be doing for 2018. So we went out of town to another mountain tourist town, and this one was the town of Idaho Springs. And while we were there, we went to their thrift store, and I was able to pick this up. Now, in my town, you can't find Scrabble games in a thrift store, and that's because the really experienced Etsy sellers get to all the thrift stores first thing in the morning, and they buy up all the quality Scrabble games, and then they go and they sell those game pieces online on their, not Etsy sellers, eBay sellers, I'm sorry. All the eBay sellers go on and so then they take them apart and they sell them in piecemeal. Well, I noticed this one hasn't even been opened. It's got all the wooden pieces in it. There's instructions. There's all of the little holders there for your words and the game board. So this can actually, this and the cover can make good journal covers, good junk journal covers. And of course we all use these in crafting, so for $2 it was worthwhile. And I have to credit my wonderful daughter because I was looking at the games and I said, oh, they have a Scrabble, but Scrabble Junior, and I think that all the little letter tiles are cardboard or chipboard. And she said, well, there's a regular one there, and she pointed it out to me, so yay. A next big find was this, which is legal size hanging file folders. Now, I don't have a legal size file thing cabinet, but the beauty of this is that you can use these, take the little wire out of the end, and you can use these for making junk journals or any kind of, you know, book cover or journal cover. This whole box was 50 cents for the entire set. They didn't have a whole lot there, but, oh, my daughter picked up a couple movies. Brian Regan comedy she likes, and The Hook with Robin Williams, which we really like. Then, oh, I just picked up another rubber scraper. Okay, so this, I thought 20 cents, but it's itty bitty bitty pom-poms, and I really like those. So, and they're really old. And I got another new zipper for 25 cents. And then this was interesting. It says 9 hanky at $2. I saw this one, and I know the antique store that I go to in Golden has hankies for more than $2 a piece. So I figured 9 of these for $2. Can't go wrong. It's got a little teeny spot there. These make all kinds of cute crafts. There's another one here. I'm trying to get my hand in there so you can see the pattern in that. Another lace one here. Lace edge. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I love that. Imagine, I can just see some like book covers and things. So cute. Or even pages. Oh my gosh. These are all really sweet. This was definitely worth $2. Definitely worth $2. Very, very good find there. Love that. And this, they wrapped up in paper so it wouldn't break. I just love this little piece of pottery here. 50 cents for that. And this, I don't know if you've seen these before. They're called bead bottles. It's got, yeah, bead bottle. Made with bead bottle. Dream it, make it, wear it. I don't remember who makes these, but it's got clasps in the bottom. It's got all the twine or whatever you need to make a bracelet or a necklace. I think a necklace. It's got all the beads in there, and then charms that you can hang on there as well. It's a pretty cool thing, and it's really cute. So, and this one was 50 cents. And then picked up for 50 cents too this little gift bag. I thought that was just adorable. So from there we went to Golden, and Golden has an antique shop that we like to go into. I found a few things in there in the past that I have really put to good use. Well, a little bit of a history is that I don't have much from my childhood in my possession, you know, and I think back and I wish I hadn't gotten rid of I gave away all my Barbie dolls, I gave away all my dolls, I gave away so much, and I threw away things, and I always missed my Raggedy Ann, which was my favorite doll. It was my first doll, was a Raggedy Ann. I got it when I was a baby. And so every time we would go to any kind of thrift store, antique store, my daughter would always say, "Look, Mama, Raggedy Ann." And I'd always just say, "No, it's not the same," because there were several editions of them. Well, then one year for, it was Raggedy Ann's 100th anniversary, which is 2015. I was in a store and found these. I'm sorry, my light is flickering. And I found this, and this was their 100th anniversary, so I was super excited. Still got a price tag on it. I left her tags on, and does have the "I love you" right there stitched on her. So I paid and bought her for the 100th anniversary. So this was my first Raggedy Ann again as an adult. And I have her sitting in my entryway. So when I was talking to my mother-in-law about her, she gave me this one, which someone had made. And I don't remember the story behind this, but someone had made this and given it to her. So she gave that to me. And she gave me this super vintage one. Oh, it has a little tag on it somewhere. Where'd that go? Oh my, no, this one here. These two. So these are, looks like they're both Andes. It says every little something needs a doll. So it was a Christmas gift when someone in their family couldn't afford Christmas gifts, bought them all these. So these have been in the family, as you can tell, for years and years, over 50 years. So she gave me those two. And then when my husband's sister passed away, she had been a doll collector. And so my husband's niece was having a garage sale to get rid of all of them, to just sell off her dolls. And she had a picture in there of two really nice, newer looking Raggedy Ann, Raggedy Andes. And I said, "Ooh, I really would like those." And she said she'd put them aside for me. Well, I don't know what happened in the meantime, but she ended up giving them to someone else. So she set these aside for me. And these are original Raggedy Ann Andes. And these have been loved. Look at that hair. There's almost no hair at all. And I recognize the dress to this one is the original that I had. There's the original. So the faces are in great shape, a little bit stained, but they're kind of missing hair. I've never really wanted a Raggedy Andy, but I ended up with this one. Well, anyway, while we were in this antique store, my daughter handed me this and she found. I was absolutely thrilled, and what can I say but Merry Christmas to me. So this is the same as this one, but in much better shape. Look at the hair. And what really prompted me to pick this one up, this is the exact edition that I owned as a little girl. And the elastic is obviously shot in the pants and in the apron here, but she has all her pieces and her hair. And the story behind why I lost my beloved Raggedy Ann is that my older brother, in order to get back at me for something, used to beat up my Raggedy Ann. And he punched and punched and punched her in the face one time and knocked out one of her little button eyes. And I went crying to my mom, and she took a black shank button and sewed it in its place, but it was huge. So it filled up almost all of this white area here. So my Raggedy Ann had this little eye and this big black eye. And so I always said she had a black eye. But, you know, eventually through the years and getting married and moving on, I threw her away, thought nobody would want this Raggedy Ann with a black eye. And I always regretted throwing that away. I really should not have done it. So when I saw this one, I was absolutely thrilled to have the exact edition back, and with apron and all, and her hair and all. So anyway, that's my Raggedy Ann story. This one was $25. I gladly paid for it because, like I said, it's just been dear to me, and this is as close to as I can get to my childhood toys and anything from my childhood. So I'm not sure what the future will be for these two here. I may donate them again, but some vintage collector would absolutely love these, I'm sure. Maybe I can try eBay. And these little lovelies here and these two here will still stay by my front door in their own little chair. The little chair is actually an old wooden potty chair that belonged to my husband's family. My husband potty trained on it. I should put a picture. I'll take a picture of it and the Raggedy Anns and put them at the end of this video for you to see. Thank you so much for watching and taking a trip down memory lane with me. I just feel like this was a very productive trip to pick up Raggedy Ann, and I'm done now. I really, I think my Raggedy Ann corner is full. My daughter also found a jumbo handmade Raggedy Ann. I said, no, I don't really want it. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you again for watching, everyone, and Happy New Year.